Imagine a world where your future isn't decided by who your parents were, what family you were born into, or how much money you inherited. Instead, it's decided by your talent, your effort, and your ability. That idea sounds obvious today, but for most of human history, it was revolutionary, almost unthinkable. In his 2021 book, The Aristocracy of Talent, Adrian Wooldridge, longtime economist, journalist, and global business columnist, tells the sweeping story of meritocracy, where it came from, how it transformed civilization, why it's now under attack from both left and right, and most importantly, why we must renew it rather than abandon it. Today, in this video, we'll summarize the book's main points, the historical context, and the powerful lessons every reader should take away. Section 1. The Pre-Meritocratic World. For thousands of years, societies ran on the opposite principle: priority, degree, and place. You were born into your station, peasant, noble, king, and you stayed there. Power was inherited through royal dynasties. Prestigious job positions were bought, sold, or handed out through nepotism and patronage. Venality, literally selling public offices, was normal. Wooldridge paints a vivid picture of this homo hierarchicus world, feudal Europe with its great chain of being, where God supposedly ordained every rank. Royal courts ruled by family intrigue, and talent was often wasted because birth trumped brains. The book opens with this lost world to show just how radical the meritocratic idea really was. Section 2. The Revolutionary Roots and Rise of Meritocracy. It didn't appear overnight. Its intellectual roots stretch back to Plato's Republic, which imagined a society ruled by philosopher kings chosen for wisdom and virtue, not bloodline, selecting civil servants through rigorous Confucian tests. Jewish tradition emphasized scholarship and debate, creating a portable meritocracy that later produced a stunning share of Nobel laureates. But the real explosion came with the modern revolutions. The French Revolution proclaimed a career open to talents. The American Revolution spoke of a natural aristocracy of virtue and talent, rejecting hereditary titles. Britain reformed its civil service with open competitive exams after the disasters of the Crimean War. An Indian mutiny proved incompetent elites could bring down empires. The 19th and 20th centuries supercharged it. Psychologists like Alfred Binet developed intelligence testing. Educational reformers built ladders of opportunity. Post-World War II, the GI Bill gave millions their first real shot. Women entered the system en masse, shattering centuries of exclusion. Wooldridge shows meritocracy spreading globally, from Singapore's hyper-competitive system to Asia rediscovering exam-based selection. Wherever it took hold, talent was unleashed, economies boomed, and social mobility soared. Section 3. How Meritocracy Made the Modern World. Here's the book's central argument. Meritocracy didn't just change society, it created the modern world. It replaced stagnant hierarchies with dynamic competition. It rewarded brains over birth. It built professional classes, rule of law, free trade, and the knowledge economy we live in today. Raw intelligence, paired with hard work, became one of the strongest predictors of success. Studies cited in the book show children in the top IQ quartile are dramatically more likely to reach elite positions. By opening careers to talent and giving everyone a basic chance through universal education, meritocracy reconciled efficiency with fairness better than any alternative. It was the closest thing to a universal ideology, even if the word itself was coined in 1958 as a warning by Michael Young, claiming it reproduces inequality, ignores systemic bias, and devalues non-elite work. So why is meritocracy suddenly the villain? Wooldridge argues it has been corrupted. The successful have turned the system into a new aristocracy. Wealthy parents buy advantage through elite private schools, expensive tutoring, legacy admissions, and even outright bribes, as the Varsity Blues scandal exposed. Top universities have become status symbols rather than pure talent filters. Social mobility has stalled. The result? A meritocratic elite that looks more and more like the hereditary one it replaced. This has triggered revolts on both sides. The left attacks meritocracy as the tyranny of merit. Critical race theory and identity politics argue that standardized tests and colorblind selection are themselves forms of discrimination. The right's backlash is populist. Brexit, Trump, and the rise of anti-elite politicians, reflecting working-class anger at out-of-touch experts and credentialed insiders. Wooldridge warns we're repeating Venice's mistake, once a dynamic republic that calcified into oligarchy and declined. Section 5. The Lessons: Renew, Don't Abandon. So what should we learn? First, meritocracy is still the best idea we have. It is progressive, efficient, and morally superior to nepotism, patronage, or group-based quotas. Abandoning it would return us to the pre-modern world of inherited privilege. Second, we must expand real opportunity, better early education for everyone, and stronger vocational pathways. Third, meritocracy needs an ethos of virtue and service. Talent must be applied to serving society. As Adam Smith argued in The Theory of Moral Sentiments, markets and merit work best when guided by moral responsibility. Finally, we must broaden our definition of merit to include character and creativity alongside raw IQ. Life is more than jumping through credential hoops. The aristocracy of talent is more than history. It's a call to action. If you care about building a society that rewards talent without becoming a new caste system, read this book. It reminds us that meritocracy isn't the enemy of progress, it's the engine. Thanks for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is meritocracy salvageable? Hit subscribe for more big idea book summaries, and I'll see you in the next one.